This game is very divisive. Now if you read the title of this video, then you'd like to know, what is the best way to play Super Mario Sunshine? A lot of people would just say, oh, just play 3D All-Stars, but unfortunately everyone doesn't really have a Switch, and maybe 3D All-Stars is a bit difficult to find depending where you live. So this video will cover the 3 main ways to play Super Mario Sunshine. So this is kind of the obvious way. Basically, this is just either using the Wii or Gamecube to play Super Mario Sunshine with the original disc. You could even download it if you homebrewed your Wii. Now the only problem is, depending on what TV you have, whether it's really new or not, this is gonna kinda affect the image. It doesn't look that bad here, but once I switch to the capture card, it looks extremely rough. There's nothing necessarily wrong with using the Gamecube to play this game, but you might as well just get a Wii. They're cheaper than Gamecubes, they're easier to find, and you can play pretty much most Gamecube games on them, including Wii ones as well. I guess if you go on old CRT TV and played the Gamecube version on it, then maybe it could feel like the most authentic version, but in my opinion, it doesn't really matter. This game looks fine stretched, but the picture quality is just not really that good. So trust me when I say you should play it on the Wii. Alright, let's move on. Alright, so the next system I'll talk about is the Nintendo Switch. Now, you could kind of play this in 3 ways or 2 ways, depending on what you think. First of all, you can play portably, which is completely fine, but personally, my hands are just a bit too big for the Joy-Cons. Like, using the left Joy-Con is fine, but trying to get my finger to go to the C-stick is just a bit rough. But if you want to, you could play this game fine enough in handheld mode. Now, this is what I really care about. Playing Mario Sunshine on the big screen. Now, most of the time whenever I play Mario Sunshine, I play the 3D All-Stars version with a Pro Controller. I believe this way of playing is really good. I've heard some people complain about the Pro Controller in this game just not being that good compared to the Gamecube version, but I think it's pretty good. It's the controller I use the most whenever I played Mario Sunshine, and it does the job. Personally, I think it works just as well as the Gamecube controller. The only problem is, if you don't have a Pro Controller, then buying one will be a bit expensive. For some reason, Nintendo likes to overprice their controllers nowadays. This is where my next point comes in. Let's say you want to play Mario Sunshine on the big screen, but you didn't really have the money for a Pro Controller and you didn't really want to get a third party one. And you also wanted to get more of that authentic experience. Well, believe it or not, there actually is a way to play this game with a Gamecube controller. It's actually unbelievably easy. Essentially what you do is get a Gamecube controller. I don't know if third party ones work, I presume they do, but I'm just using an official one here. And you want to get this thing, it's the Gamecube controller adapter. You might be thinking to yourself, aren't those really expensive? Well, that's the case if you want to get an official one. Normally, whenever I'm getting something Nintendo, I normally get everything official, but in this case, I just got a third party one. This isn't really going to affect the gameplay if it works fine. So I got this one for about 15 quid I'd say, and it works completely fine. All you need to do is just plug the 2 USB ports into the Switch and there you go. But yeah, I think this is the best way to play Super Mario Sunshine officially. Now notice how I said officially there, because I believe there's actually a better way to play this game. And that leads us on to our last point. Before I go over the basics, just make sure you have a PC that can run Dolphin. An old PC from 2011 that barely works isn't going to scratch it. You don't need something too expensive, but something that'll do the job. Now let me show you how this can be done. So basically, there's this emulator called Dolphin Emulator, which is an amazing emulator for Gamecube and Wii games. It supports pretty much any controller you put into your PC, and it works wonders. So if you wanted to play Mario Sunshine with that full-on authentic experience, this is for you. Basically, get yourself a ROM of Super Mario Sunshine and get Dolphin. If you go into the controller settings, you're able to adjust the controls here. Now, you can use keyboard and mouse, Xbox controller, or whatever. But to make the experience a bit more authentic, I'm using a Gamecube controller. Basically, see that adapter I told you about earlier? You could actually use this, or pretty much any other third-party adapter with your PC. And there you go, it's pretty much done. You can play Super Mario Sunshine perfectly on your PC. So not all adapters are the same, so make sure you get a good one. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video everyone. I hope this helped if you needed it. I just wanted to make this because a lot of people don't actually know that you can use a Gamecube controller with 3D All-Stars. I know there is other ways to play Mario Sunshine, but I think these are the best ways to play. But before I end the video, I want to mention one more point. So see the way I said Dolphin was the best way to play Mario Sunshine? Well, there's even a better version. So a while ago there was this mod release called Super Mario Sunburn. It's this modified version of Sunshine that basically fixes most of its problems. This is in terms of pacing and gameplay. So basically what this mod does is you have to go to any level whenever you want. This is more like Mario 64 if you get what I mean. This mod is absolutely amazing and can make Sunshine way more fun. So if you want to try it out, the link will be in the description. And guess what? You can use a Gamecube controller with it and it works perfectly fine. And with that, that wraps up this video everyone. So thanks for watching and I will see you next time.